Aquarius. How you guys doing? I get like some 60s music with y'all, but I'm hearing blackberry molasses. One of the things that never change. You gotta keep pushing on the sun. Something, did it say the sun don't rain all the time? It's gonna be some heartache and pain. The sun don't raise on it. I don't know, y'all, but listen, woke up Sunday morning, got a little bad news today. So I feel like there's a haunting energy that's going to come in here. They're calling it the spirit of depression. So there's a demonic spirit here that's going to try to weigh on your chest. So they're saying be careful if you've already been feeling like you have been getting like an intuitive feeling of how to lay when you rest. Keep that in mind for your positioning, because I'm seeing where you want to be very mindful when you lay on your back there. Make sure that you do some protection before you lay down and lay on your back, okay? It could be seasonal, but I mostly feel like that happens in the winter time and maybe the fall, but definitely the winter. So it could be for some of you just something very intense that may have happened in your life around this time that you may not know how much it still impacts you, but I feel like you'll feel it more this time than you usually do. And it's going to remind you like, wait, was I numbing that? Did I not fully deal with that? That's what Spirit wants you to keep in mind regarding the spirit of depression that could come in here. Mood swings. 1 minute you could be feeling good, but then when that wave of sadness come over you, it comes over like it shocks your tongue, kind of energy, okay? Welcome to my newbies. Hello to my oldies. My name is Diamond and you are watching Pretty Blind Eyes. The readings held on this channel are for entertainment purposes only. The discussions held on this channel should not be taken as literal advice. I am legally blind, so I do read on my cards to decipher what they are, but I'm an overall intuitive reader. In the description box below, you can find several ways to interact with me, one of which is the availability to book private readings. That calendar is open. Also, keep in mind that if you become a member at the PBE School, that you can get those prices discounted for your readings. That's a part of the perk membership. Course is coming soon. We're looking at our orientation to be in August. Keep your fingers crossed. So far, so great. Thank you guys for all the love, support, gifts, donations, journeying with me, and patience. Damn, I just remember I gotta I'll do it though. I still got time. I don't know why I think I don't. I gotta update the description box and my links. I never took fan base off. So I do need to make an announcement too, because there's someone that's very loving that still contributes to me on fan base, and I need to let them know to. Maybe I can deactivate the page and it'll refund them. We'll get it figured out. All right. But I definitely, it's been coming in handy, I'm sure. All right, Aquarius, let's see here. Just keep it together. Hydrate. Be mindful of what you subject your mind to, especially before bedtime. You're going to be super absorbent, is what they're saying. All right. I'm hearing that raindrops falling on my head. King of Pentacles with the 5 of Wands and the Hermit card. Let me see. Moon card. King of Wands, Death card. A part of this depression also ties into something falling off or away from you as well. This person that you feel attached to could be having ego deaths as well. Very dark energy. Some of them could literally be facing death due to health issues. Let me see. King of Cups with the 3 of Wands. And there's someone else here, I feel like, that could be a energy that could apply against you too. Look, you just don't want to be tangled up in any of this. If you cut that person off or left them alone, please stop associating yourself with anything that they have going on. Stop. How are you supposed to program your mind to really fully let it go if you think that, oh, I don't do this, but I'm going to do that? No, you have to cut it all off. You have to practice it. That's just like a person saying like, well, I ain't gonna drink no more, but I'll still do the commercials or, work at the factory. It's just, eventually you're going to give in to something or get caught up in something, because you got to give your mind a fair chance of none of it at all for a good while before it could get used to, sticking to that level of self-discipline here. So Aquarius, they're calling for you to get a strong sense of self-discipline and self-awareness so that you can really cut things off and let go. Page of Wands with the Fool card and the World card. Yeah, and for some of you, and I know how y'all can get, some of you, my cousin is just like this. Some of you, the way that it will help is if you, I feel like some of you get off on spontaneity, like you kind of just jump head first into something. So this is where you have it in common with Libra with the travel, and then just jumping all the way in it. I feel like you feel like this will really set things than to like slowly go through something. You want to like be able to get it over with. So for some of you, this will involve like just getting up and going without any plans and just kind of like tricking your body into being spontaneous. 7 of Cups with the 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, because I feel like there'll be more rejection coming in, more confusion, more of dimming your light. And if you're not careful, you can definitely get so agitated that you just start going off on anything and everyone around you. They'll be catching strays from you. And then you've wasted all of that on missing your target. And then when your target shows up, you're all out of ammo and you're drained. So just remember, there's some things here you have to like deal with. It could be some form of a part of the spiritual warfare that is going on with these demonic entities too, because it is a collective thing that's happening after this Diddy stuff. All right, Ace of Cups. Strength card. Yep, you gotta understand that you can't get shut down into your own abundance here. There is gonna take some boring energy, some practical thinking. This is gonna drive you crazy because you're gonna want like some creativity, some inspiration and stuff. And right now, it's like I'm seeing where you gotta really go by the books. You got to make rules and just stick to them like a routine, and it's going to drive you nuts. So that's probably why some of you will resort to just doing some spontaneous traveling to just shake yourself up. And it will speed things up, but one thing they are saying is to redirect your attention. Don't be trying to be all up and around what that is. Just get away from it. Don't, just be daring enough to not care about what if, or what if I stop and then something right happens. No, just trust that it's all wrong and it's gonna be wrong, and nothing will change until you change. Okay, and henceforth that means staying away from that darkness. You're not missing anything when you think you can go back or revisit certain things. You're just not. You're just starting all over again. See, heartache and love. 2 of Cups, 3 of Swords. There could be a haunting energy that comes in. For some of you too, I feel like, it's been a lot of action that you have been taking that you haven't been able to sit down. You haven't had time to sit down with your emotions to really process them. So now they're all coming in all at once. And you're like, damn, I thought I was healing from this. But no, you were out running, trying to like get everything straight, which I don't blame you, as you are supposed to do. But you have to remember, when you were getting those things straight, it was putting you in a state of mind of just resolving it. That was enough to give you enough comfort for that moment. But now that everything is complete and everything is put into place, when you sit there and those emotions come in, you're going to start second guessing these papers you signed or the choices that you made. And they need you to understand that that's the spirit of depression trying to sneak in up in there on you. That could be from them and your own, from things that may have happened around this time with them too, that's still imprinted in your energetic field. And you gotta like stick to it. You gotta work through it. 7 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups. It's like a cold turkey energy. You gotta go through it. Cold turkey. 8 of Swords, Judgment card. Yep, you got to free yourself, Ace of Swords, in order to like get that clarity again, to really feel free, to where like it won't come back in and haunt you anymore. So if any of you, have this thing of, every time I walk away, something pulls me back, you gotta tell that force to fuck off too. Understand that it's just a force that can still be just override it. Practice ignoring it for as many times as you can and see how it starts to change on the inside. I guarantee you, if you can keep doing it, you're going to have to do it more than 2 and 3 times. I'm telling you that now. I'm going through it similarly. I don't even know if I hardly even have any Aquarius. I think I do in my 12th house. But I don't have much Aquarius placements. But there you go, guys. My name is Tammy. You're watching Pretty Blind Eyes. And I'll see you next go round. Bye, Aquarius.